Did you know there is a science to getting rich? That it is an exact science. And a key ingredient to this scientific potion is gratitude. Let's consider together the chapter on gratitude from the book, The Science of Getting Rich, by Wallace D Wattles. The Science of Getting Rich, Chapter 7, Gratitude. The first step toward getting rich is to convey the idea of your wants to the formless substance. This is true, and you will see that in order to do so it becomes necessary to relate yourself to the formless intelligence in a harmonious way. To secure this harmonious relationship is a matter of such primary and vital importance that I will give some space to its discussion here. I will give you instructions which, if you follow them, will be certain to bring you into a perfect unity of mind with God. The whole process of mental adjustment and attunement can be summed up in one word: gratitude. First, you believe that there is one intelligent substance from which all things proceed. Secondly, you believe that this substance gives you everything you desire. And, thirdly, you relate yourself to it through a feeling of deep and profound gratitude. Many people who order their lives rightly in all other ways are kept in poverty by their lack of gratitude. Having received one gift from God, they cut the wires which connect them with Him by failing to make acknowledgement. It is easy to understand that the nearer we live to the source of wealth, the more wealth we shall receive. It is also easy to understand that a soul that is always grateful lives in closer touch with God than one who never looks to Him in thankful acknowledgement. Let's face it, gratitude is an inside job. No one and no thing can do this work for you. The fake it until you make it method only works if, and this is a very big if, your intention is to truly, eventually feel gratitude. To eventually get to the point where that grateful attitude is a habit, is natural for you. Wattles continues, when good things come to us, the more gratefully we fix our mind on the supreme power, the more good things we will receive, and the more rapidly they will come. The reason for this is simply that the mental attitude of gratitude draws the mind into closer touch with the source from which the blessings come. Quick reminder: subscribe and turn on the notification button to know when we upload the next chapter in the Science of Getting Rich series. Now, back to the book. If it is a new thought to you that gratitude brings your whole mind into closer harmony with the creative energies of the universe, consider it well, and you will see that it is true. The good things you already possess have come to you because of certain laws. Gratitude will lead your mind out along the ways by which things come. And it will keep you in close harmony with creative thought and prevent you from falling into competitive thought. Gratitude alone can keep you looking toward the infinite and prevent you from falling into the error of thinking that the supply of riches is limited, and to think that would be fatal to your hopes. There is a law of gratitude, and if you are to get the results you seek, it is absolutely necessary that you should observe this law. The law of gratitude is the natural principle that action and reaction are always equal and in opposite directions. The grateful outreaching of your mind in thankful praise to the supreme power is a liberation or expenditure of force. It cannot fail to reach that to which it is addressed. And, as a result, God responds with an instantaneous movement toward you. Draw nigh unto God, and He will draw nigh unto you. That is a statement of psychological truth. Notice that Wattles says the gratitude is a natural principle. For this to work for you, you need to work towards achieving that natural state of gratitude. A gratitude that is spontaneous, an integral part of who you are. Wattles continues, and, if your gratitude is strong and constant, the reaction in the formless substance will be strong and continuous. The movement of the things you want will always be toward you. Notice the grateful attitude that Jesus took, how He always seems to be saying, I thank Thee, Father, that Thou hearest me. You cannot exercise much power without gratitude, because it is gratitude that keeps you connected with power. But, the value of gratitude does not consist solely in getting more blessings in the future. Without gratitude you cannot keep from being displeased with things as they are. The moment you permit your mind to dwell with displeasure upon things as they are, you begin to lose ground. You fix attention upon the common, the poor, the squalid, and the mean, and your mind takes the form of these things. You will then transmit these forms or mental images to the formless. Thus, the common, the poor, the squalid, and the mean will come to you. Wattles points to an area that is a challenge for most people. When angry, upset, negative or depressed, do you have difficulty controlling the focus of your thoughts and what you dwell upon, what you repeatedly think, feel, say to yourself? A brief flare-up is one thing. But Wattles is writing about an ongoing state. He uses the word dwell, as in a place you live in for a long time. Do your thoughts live in a negative place as if it were your home? Wattles continues, to permit your mind to dwell upon the inferior is to become inferior and to surround yourself with inferior things. On the other hand, to fix your attention on the best is to surround yourself with the best and to become the best. The creative power within us makes us into the image of that to which we give our attention. We are thinking substance, and thinking substance always takes the form of that which it thinks about. The grateful mind is constantly fixed upon the best. Therefore, it tends to become the best. It takes the form or character of the best and will receive the best. Here Wattles gives hope that one can improve, and says how. No matter where you start from, you can begin to adjust your focus towards something better. Persist in this and you will, step by step, become the best and receive the best. Your circumstances, surroundings, relationships, finances, and environment will improve. Wattles continues, also, faith is born of gratitude. The grateful mind continually expects good things, and expectation becomes faith. The reaction of gratitude upon one's own mind produces faith. Every outgoing wave of grateful thanksgiving increases faith. The person who has no feeling of gratitude cannot long retain a living faith. And, as we will see, without a living faith you cannot get rich by the creative method. It is necessary, then, to cultivate the habit of being grateful for every good thing that comes to you, to give thanks continuously. And, because all things have contributed to your advancement, you should include all things in your gratitude. Do not waste time thinking or talking about the shortcomings or wrong actions of plutocrats or trust magnates. Their organization of the world has made your opportunity. All that you have received really has come to you because of them. Do not rage against corrupt politicians. If it were not for politicians we should fall into anarchy, and your opportunity would be greatly lessened. God has worked a long time and very patiently to bring us up to where we are in industry and government. And He is going right on with His work. I believe that He will do away with plutocrats, trust magnates, captains of industry, and politicians as soon as they can be spared. But, in the meantime, they are very necessary. Remember that they are helping to arrange the lines of transmission along which your riches will come to you. Be grateful to them. This will bring you into a harmonious relationship with the good in everything, and the good in everything will move toward you. Notice that Wattles gives a few examples of how to focus a way to be grateful even for those who may, at first, be a cause of alarm. Although others may be focused on divisive complaining and reason to fight over politics, there is always a way to find something to be grateful for, such as living in a country that allows for free speech. In upcoming videos we will present the other chapters in Wattles' book The Science of Getting Rich. For now, here are some questions for you to consider, to have this be of benefit in your life. What are the 3 steps by which you enter into relationship with this supreme source of all? Why and how does gratitude keeps you in close touch with Source? As a result of what you have learned so far, write down in a journal what resonates with you and what you intend to do in the future to ensure you begin developing an attitude of gratitude. Why should you fix your mind on the best? What do you feel are some areas in your life that can be immediately improved by focusing your mind on the best? When you are triggered to react in a negative way, or dwell on negative thoughts, what pre-planned action can you take to break the cycle? For example, snap your fingers, take a deep breath in, and slowly exhale as you count down from 10 to 1 while thinking of one thing you are grateful for, or something you enjoy. Explain the operation of the law of action and reaction. Give an example from your own life experience. Replay this video as often as you need, to build up your resolve to put into practice what you are learning. The key is in the use and follow through on the information. Please be sure to subscribe. Turn on the notification button to know when we upload the next in the series.